What's up, guys? This is Rise, and ladies and gentlemen, on this edition of Spicy Saturday, the show where the teams are made up, the elo doesn't matter. Sometimes we focus in on the Pokemon themselves for the spice, but sometimes it's more about the move set. And Lickilicky in this video is going to be running Rollout, Shadow Ball, Solar Beam. And I have been told that a Solar Beam may land at some point in the video. Who knows if it'll be early, late, or whatnot, but Shiny Lickilicky hopefully will land some beams. Hashtag get beam. That used to be a thing. And alongside the two meta picks of Shadow Machamp and Clodsire, hopefully we're in for a treat. Spicy Saturday is underway. And Mugiwara2233, thank you very much for the submission, my friend. Here we go. Lickilicky into Arcanine, the classic Shiny Lickilicky Arcanine matchup. We've all played it, just kidding. I don't think I've played it before. But these rollouts are chunking. And this was pretty quick, so this isn't going to be a threatening move. Psychic Fangs, that's right. That's what Arcanine runs. Going for the Shadow Ball here. This would threaten to do some pretty big damage. Arcanine's a glassy Pokemon. Look at that big time damage against the Arcanine. What's going to come in? No. No. Dude, I can't leave the building this early. No, Mugiwara. Don't do it to him. Mugiwara, no. Whiscash. Shield, please. Whiscash. Please, shield. No, Whiscash. I'm leaving the building. Whiscash. He was so young. He was so young. Whiscash was so young, dude. Oh my gosh, we're solar beaming Whiscash right out of the gate. This is ridiculous. Mugiwara, knock it off. Knock it off, dude. Flame Charge, gonna connect on Clodsire. This game is over. Well, let's not say that yet. You can live a move here. You can get the final shield with the Stone Edge and then maybe close things out with Machamp here. I think that's probably the play. Could probably shield Clodsire as well. Multiple avenues to close this out. Going to come in with Machamp. Honestly, a Cross Chop would probably be about enough at this range, but might just play it safe. Go for that Stone Edge. Flame Charge grabs the final shield. Stone Edge, obviously, will knock out the Talonflame at this point. Oh my gosh. Hashtag get beamed, baby. Hashtag get beamed or get boomed. Costco guys. Collab? We bring the boom. That's what we do. Just kidding. I won't get into that. I won't get into that. Maybe tag the Costco guys. They could do commentary with me for a video. Maybe they play Pokemon Go. Who knows? Lickilicky into Malamar. Malamar, really strong Pokemon this season. Psywave, really good fast attack. And Lickilicky's going to throw the Shadow Ball for some big damage. You may want to respect the superpower or maybe call the foul play. Let's see what we decide to do here. Going to no shield. Does hang on to the damage, forcing Malamar to throw again. At this point, just going to let it go. Going to sack Lickilicky this time. And we are going to see Machamp come in. And we see the pivot into Clod. So this is a little bit awkward, right? Because you're behind energy. However, you have to think that Clodsire may be their best Machamp answer. So hopefully, whatever's in the back, Machamp is going to have a positive matchup against. Clodsire unleashing the Earthquake. It connects. That's nice. Now you don't necessarily need to shield here because you know you can tank one. You've already inflicted some solid damage. So going to let the Earthquake through. Stone Edge is like probably not quite enough since it's resisted at this range. But might get the shield? No, it doesn't. Oh, but you get the Karate Chop down. That's big. That's really big. And it's a Typhlosion. Throws after 4. Would have preferred to see them throw after 2, but not a huge deal. Karate Chop, Cross Chop, really spammy. Oh my gosh, already at 2 Cross Chops and doesn't need to throw back-to-back because you know Malamar is still there. Goes for the Stone Edge. Gets both shields so quickly and already at the Stone Edge. Bang! Knocks out Typhlosion. And Malamar does get the farm down, but you're going to get to a Stone Edge here. And Clodsire will close things out I like how in game number 1 we invested in the Lickilicky to get off that solar beam. And in game 2 we just sacrificed it and saved shields for our back 2 Pokemon. Very nicely done. Catches a Wooloo here as a reward. And let's fast forward on to the next set. Here we go. Lickilicky into Talon. Great lead considering the rollouts are going to inflict some serious damage here. Look at these rollouts chunking away. Gets in an entire free rollout there because of the timing of the Talonflame. Going to let this go as well. Fly is going to chunk. In comes Clodsire and is probably going to land a Solar Beam. I mean, there's really no incentive for Clodsire to shield. So bang! Lands the Solar Beam. And it does a lot of damage to at least put it into around Earthquake range. And you win the Charge Attack priority. So this might be enough to knock out the opposing Clodsire. Grabs the shield. And the fact that Machamp is avoiding Clodsire is very nice. Going to let this through. You know you win the Charge Attack priority. So can... Whoa. That was quick. Is this Stone Edge? Okay. Goes to the Earthquake here. I guess it makes sense if you're the opponent, right? Because you know you're going to lose the Charge Attack priority, so you just go for the Stone Edge to get some chip damage. And maybe they're really afraid of the Clodsire, so maybe they're just trying to get rid of it. And Mugiwara senses that. Shields himself. Goes for the Earthquake. This is going to knock out opposing Clodsire. We know that Talon is still there. You may want to consider dipping out to avoid the farm down. That's what he does. Ooh, but Talon is... Oh, it's a Simul. Perfect. And this is game over. Machamp up a shield is a Machamp up a game. Karate Chop, Cross Chop. So quick, so fast, so powerful. Look at that Cross Chop damage. Simply shield the Hydro Cannon. Fast attack down. And that is a good game for Alligator. Not going to appreciate the damage inflicted by Mr. Machamp. Or is it Machamp? I've always said Machamp, but I think someone told me the official pronunciation is Machamp. But no one really says Machamp, do they? Do any of you guys watching in the comments say Machamp? I've always said Machamp. I feel like everyone says Machamp. Anyway, Lickilicky into G-Weezy, the rapper. Roll out. Shadow Ball. We're not going to Solar Beam G-Weezy because that would be resisted. Unless we want to troll it, maybe. So, oh, we getting a free rollout? That was kind of weird timing. Okay, throwing the Shadow Ball now. Shadow Ball connects. Very nice. And going to lose the Charge Attack priority. Might honestly live the Brutal Swing from here. Yeah, you barely live. Look at that. Gets off the Shadow Ball. Should win the switch advantage, which could be really nice. And your Machamp now is going to be really nicely set up against this Dugong here. Only 4 Karate Chops to Cross Chops. So fast. Crazy fast. And this is just game over. Pretty simple. Win switch, win game. And even if the Weezing had shielded for switch, the Clodsire up a shield would have been a menace. So the opponent, I think, still would have had a chance if they had shielded the Weezing, because Toxapex is so dominant against Machamp, but Dugong would have really had to carry and try to do a lot of damage against that Clodsire to close things out. Clodsire going for the EQ here against Tox. Earthquake knocks out. And I don't think Dugong is going to be able to do enough here. To do enough. Haha. Yep, still got 2 shields. Still got 2 shields to hide behind. This is game over. And just going to settle for Cross Chop. You don't really have to force it there, right? You could just build up, go for Stone Edge, but it doesn't really matter at this point, right? Cross Chop still does a sizable amount of damage. Use that second shield. GG. I think we got one final battle to end off the video. End out the video. Yo, Mugiwara, these are some questionable CPs on these Pokemon, I gotta say. But the plays have been lit. As we see Lickilicky against Azumarill. Oh, no. Not again. Mugiwara, dude. Mugiwara. Oh, poor Azu. Poor Azu. Solar Beam. Coming through. Here comes the beam. Nearly knocks out. Do we get the farm down? Oh, baby. We get the farm down. Oh, this is so nasty. This is so nasty. And there's no way they expect Shadow Ball, too. There's no way. There's no way they'd expect Shadow Ball with the Solar Beam. Licky just taking out 2 Pokemon, essentially. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Marowak connects with the Shadow Ball here, but Clodsire is so bulky, it just absorbs it. Farms all the way down, and Kingdra normally in the 2-shield can be pretty dangerous, but you've got so much of an energy lead, and Machamp is so fast now with Karate Chop. Now Karate Chop generates 9 energy per Karate Chop, so it's only 4 to every Cross Chop, and you'll just simply get to 2 Cross Chops here if you want, or just go for the Stone Edge if they debuff you, yeah. And no debuff, but now we're going for the big Stone Edge, and Machamp is going to end things off here with the knockout, taking out Kingdra in style. And very nicely done. We saw a couple of Solar Beams land for super effective damage, and then that third Solar Beam on the Clodsire for some neutral damage. Very fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Mugiwara for the submission. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.